Cosas aquí, estoy escuchando otro idioma, mientras aprendo otro idioma escucho varios videos. Feliz domingo, no hay nadie entrando, voy a coordinar aquí lo que vamos a ver. Estoy seteando las computadoras, la pantalla larga y el audio. Vamos a que lo escuchen un poco, espero que no me cancelen en YouTube. Ese es el problema. Me cancelaron un en vivo seguramente por dejar el en vivo por horas y escuchando varios temas a la vez. Y ese fue un strike o es un warning o una advertencia, pero temo que ya pronto el próximo aviso sea con un strike. Ok, vamos a configurar aquí para manejar y parar eso. Eso que escuchan, si quieren aprender árabe, tal vez escuchan algo de eso. Y acá, ok, ya viene poner un control, a ver si carga. Ok, ya estamos allá. Vamos a parar todo eso. Perfecto, ya todo está detenido. Y vamos a ver si ponemos algo de lo que nos compete a nosotros. Ok, nos fuimos ahí. Ajá. ¿Qué contenido nos puede funcionar? Ya veremos. Vamos a poner algo de nuestro playlist. Tenemos varios clips. Ok, va a estar esto bueno. No sé si escuchan la ducha. Vamos a cerrar ahí. Y acá vamos a comenzar con algo. Ya a los 2 minutos y 40. Vamos a poner pedacitos de cosas que hay aquí. Tenemos varios clips. Es más, debería entrar al sitio. Esta transmisión va a ser de media hora a una hora, según vaya midiendo. Hola, ¿qué tal? Voy a poner una encuesta para saber si eres un seguidor. Hello, hello. I'm going to start a poll to know if you're a subscriber. So please answer that. I'm putting Dan Peña's content soon. So stay put. Ya se fue. Okay. See, do you speak in English or Spanish? I'm going to open the chat. There's a lot of stuff. You need to keep repeating it because you need repetition for this mentality. You need a lot of repetition, so repeat the fucking content. So that's my advice for you, to repeat only QLA content. There are many tools to block YouTube, other YouTube channels. So you only see Dan Peña's content or any other channels that talk about it, because you need a lot of repetition for this. You need a lot of repeated content constantly to get this mentality. This is my recommendation. So what else have you checked out from QLA? Let me know. I'm going to enter the chat so I could chat to people. Okay. Okay, let's get some content. Where's the chat? Where's the live? Okay, we're live. Who else is here? Hola, ¿qué tal? Voy a poner pronto contenido para que aprovechen si tienen preguntas. Estoy entrando al chat. I'm just getting into the chat. Oh yeah, I put your first 100 million with the timestamps because it's been taken down constantly, and I hated that. And it's on our YouTube channel, but it's also on some other channels since Dan Peña's team is not putting the full book on the YouTube. They prefer their clumsy website, and that's really awkward. So it's better to have it on YouTube and jump on the timestamps I have put on our channel. So I'm going into the web chat. I don't find it, but I'm into that. And then start some content. Okay, I'm going into the chat, whoever is there. Okay, we're here. Let's mute this. Okay. Somewhere. Estamos en el chat. You have any? You don't. Yeah, okay. Regarding the scripts, I'm not sharing that, and we are only publishing public QLA content on this channel. And that's about it. But regarding the scripts and all that bullshit, it's really almost all on the internet, as Dan says, and you can keep searching a lot and have Reddit chats and everything. There are lots of content regarding how to talk to the lawyers. So you have to believe in yourself, mainly. You have to have the mentality that you offer a lot of value. But to offer a lot of value, you need to build your team first. And build yourself first, so you sell others to be on your team. That's your board members And then from your board members, you will have more guts to go into the law firms and the accounting firms. So you then go to the accounting firms, you tell them about your board members and what are you going to do, and then you interview many of them. It's a 2-3 step meeting process, and then from there you select one, and then from then you look for the lawyers, and the lawyers are easier when you tell them you have a board and also an accounting firm. So that's going to be really depending on your trust on yourself to sell others all the value you offer. I hope I'm being understood. Let me search for some content. I'll wait for your chat. I don't know if people are here. Well, you need to look yourself on torrents, on Reddit, and different places. People have found the original scripts, and also people have developed the conversations and how to talk to them. So you can also look for other QLA mentees like Jason Paul Rogers. Let me Jason. He has quite good content and how he set up the interviews for everyone. So that's a lot of good feedback from him. He has done a couple of deals, and he was the first after Morant Pover, who have had a channel and doing this. Morant Pover has a lot of content. I think he's been in several countries, including our region. I don't know Morant, but I think Prithvi Chauhan, I think that's how you spell this. Prithvi Chauhan. So those are the 2, 3, Dan Locke. But Dan Locke is very old on this, on the social media. So it's probably 3, 4, or 5 of us having YouTube channels. I'm doing it anonymous, and I don't know if there are any others, but few are sharing the process. So, and the mentality. It's mainly the mentality to fight with your family, to fight with your friends. And it's not really fighting with your friends, it's confronting them and telling them to leave you alone and put your limits to the stupidity of the family, to the stupidity of going to clubs, bars, restaurants with friends, putting that limit to only concentrate on QLA. So you're going to be alone a lot of time when you're prepared to be alone, really, really alone by yourself, and sustaining yourself with a roof, with a bed, with some food, and the internet, and 2 or 3 good suits so you can wash them and reuse them when you go out. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna start some bullshit content so you can learn some Spanish while listen to this shit being translated. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's look for a cool playlist. There are a lot of playlists we have curated, like the welcome arrival speech, the graduation speeches. We also got a combination of those, like the arrival speech with the graduation speech. That's good. That's good to have. ¿Alguien más aquí, español, inglés? Let me know. And tenemos las listas, playlists en YouTube de las charlas de bienvenida y de las graduaciones. También tenemos un combo o un dúo de charlas de bienvenidas con las graduaciones. Así puedes ver el inicio y el final de todo, lo que es el seminario. También tenemos las preguntas y respuestas en los speeches que dan en las universidades. We also got that, the speeches from them in universities. We got it in Spanish. Just role play. Oh yeah, someone sent that to me, and that's really cool. Never seen like that. And we're glad that they share it with us, and that's really interesting. And there was a lot of filming in that class, so I guess that's not a secret too much. But yeah, I got to see one video. I need to see the other ones. Thanks for asking and letting me have a good look at that. That was cool. But yes, let me talk in Spanish for quite few seconds. Estamos en vivo, pero estamos hablando en inglés porque hay alguien que está hablando y chateando en inglés. So, aquí traducimos el contenido de Dan Peña público y solo lo que está público, ¿no? Cualquier información adicional que está privado del castillo no se comparte. Eso es por contratos de confidencialidad y demás. Así que espero que comprendas. So, you gotta know for confidentiality agreements, there's no sharing any private content from the QLA seminars. So that's we're going to keep it that way. We are happy and satisfied just translating into Spanish this content. This was not supposed to be public, but it serves to everyone. So it's been serving for me and my purpose, so I can review the content in my own language with my own voice. So that's the reason, and the best way was to record audios, and all this started with Spotify, which was before Anchor FM podcast. There's a lot of content over there from the seminars. I translated all the seminars or interpreted live the seminars in Spanish, and many years I've been there, and it was so repetitive and boring. I started to translate the hardcore seminars, which are much better and newer content. So check out our playlist on the, okay, where's the chat? Check out the hardcore playlist from our chat. So we got the hardcore playlists, which are curated with the breakout rooms where there's more technical stuff, and with only the breakout rooms, so you can just stay with the technical information that you can see. It's not the viral content from Dan Peña, but es el contenido más interesante y más profundo de Dan Peña en el hardcore. Only breakouts. So the playlists are all the years from 2000 I think they started 2016, 17, 18, 19. We got all the playlists with the breakouts and without the breakouts. So that's for you. It's better to start without the breakouts and then check the only breakouts playlist, because you only get the technical information. It's too technical to be listening for the first time. So check that later, and that's about it. And the other ones are called no bow, which is no breakouts. Those are the playlists and the little code that I put, like only bow and no bow. So you grab the hardcore seminar playlist that you're looking for. So that's the best content when you have the personal foundation. If you don't have the personal foundation, don't even try going there. You need more boring seminar, the usual seminars that is repeating, watching the movies, talking about Steve Jobs and what do you feel, what's the feedback, all that bullshit. But you need that before getting more technical. And you don't need to be technical also, so don't use that as an excuse. You just need, what you can do now, S650, what you can do is call businesses and ask them this: have you ever considered selling your business? That's what you need to say. This is everywhere in YouTube. So, have you ever considered selling your business? You can do this without your personal foundation. You can grab a phone and call a business and you have to make sure you are talking to the owner, not the manager, not the administrator. You need to tell the administrator or the employee or whoever, please, we are an investment consortium, we need to talk to the owner only, and you grab the owner. When you grab the owner, you ask that question. So you can do that now, so you know this is for real. Whatever they answer, you don't care. Yes, no, maybe, whatever, who you are, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that. You just reach an owner and ask him that. When you do this, you know what Dan Peña teaches is true. Whatever he answers, he's selling, he's not selling, whatever. But that's the point where I am in, and I am exchanging with owners right now. Many years I did this, what I'm telling you. I just called the owners to see who's selling, and they were, oh, send me an email, bullshit, blah, 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 who you are, send me an email, call me later, whatever. So they're kind of interested, always. But you need to build your board, your personal foundation, your lawyers, and the accounting firm, and have interviewed some banks, or say you're being interviewing some banks, so they believe a whole story. So if you have all that, you're more believable. If you call right now just to test to an owner and ask him, have you ever considered selling your business? You don't have a background or people behind you or institutions or accounting firms or law firms or banking institutions behind you that make you more believable. So you can do this test just for fun, but you need to build yourself first, and then your board and your professionals. Okay? Okay, ¿hay alguien más aquí? Do you need Spanish or English, people? Let me know. I'm just talking in English. There was one person, and you can tell me your countries. Okay, dude. Yeah, grab a phone, grab a telephone, whatever, and call someone. Call a business and whatever, something you don't like, and try to reach the owner and ask him that. That's the first test you can do about all this. it's the only test you can do. When you call 5 or 6, you're going to be cool, man. You're going to be really cool. Call a veterinary, call a doctor, call... when I started these testing calls, I was calling these machines that are in the airports, that self-serving machines. I was going to buy those companies, and I was calling all of them. There were 5 or 6 in this country, so I called all of them, and they gave me that bullshit, and I knew this can happen. So that's what got me started. After that, I read the book. I found the book online, and then I translated it to my language, and then I read it in my language and did all this shit because I am not a finance person. I'm a more creative side person, artist bullshit, a little bit engineer, but I needed to build myself with all this mentality, and I did all this for that. So this channel is another consequence of that, translating all the bullshit in Spanish, and also teaching helps you understand whatever you're doing better. So you're asking me questions, you're reminding me how I started, and I'm telling you what pushed me. I hope this helps you, maybe not, maybe yes, but it's reminding me of stuff for myself, so your questions are benefiting me, if not to you. So someone is getting benefited from this live right now. There are 3 people, and tell us English, Spanish, you can chat, guys. Hablan español o inglés, pueden chatear, y hay 3 personas aquí. Yeah, I'm not telling my location, man. Sorry for that. I'm trying to keep as much anonymous as possible. And when I make more money, I don't want to even let people know this was me. So I'm trusting the system. I'm trusting the process. And I have fought with a lot of family. I have fought with a lot of friends. I have not fought. They've taken space from me because they don't want to know about me, because I'm on another level now on mentality and cutting bullshit immediately and stupidity from family, from social stuff. So I have my own distractions to have more with family and friends. So that's what Dan Peña says. Cut all your ties with everyone, change your number, and that's basically what he was referring to. And I did it a little bit late because I thought I could deal with everyone and everything, but it's going to hold you back a lot, a lot. So find a way that you can have a roof, you can have a bed and food and internet and a good suit or 2, so you can do this for a couple of months. ¿Alguien más aquí? ¿De qué países vienen? Si están escuchando y si les interesa. Hola, esto es en vivo. Estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde una región muy corrupta donde es más difícil hacer QLA, según el propio Dan Peña. Dan Peña ha hecho QLA en esta misma ubicación. Es el único, según él, que conoce que lo ha hecho aquí. Así que en todo caso yo sería la segunda persona. Y bueno, si quieren saber algo, hablen en español o inglés y voy adaptándome. So I'm transmitting live from a corrupt country. Dan Peña has been the only one done it in this location where I am at, according to himself. And so I will be the second person executing successfully QLA. So I'm telling and I'm believing all this. So it's just a thing of time. And that's the mentality you have to put in your head. I've gone to the banks, I've been yelling in banks, so they treat me well because, you know, I'm very fucking well dressed for you to be bullshitting me. So I need the fucking CFO if you don't understand me. So I've been fighting in banks, I've been Well, let me, brother, don't listen too much to Dan Peña, listen only to the financial knowledge. Brother, don't, okay, I kind of get the message, or maybe not. Don't listen too much to Dan Peña, listen only to financial knowledge. Well, this is not, this is mentality, is not too much financial knowledge. So I probably give you that feedback. Anyone can do this if they believe in themselves and they don't know, they don't need to know too much mathematics or whatever. But let me know. I'm sorry I'm the only one who can speak, and if you want to tell us more about what you just chat. Ok, estamos en vivo y vamos para... ¿Cuántos minutos? 32 minutos. Bueno, yo quería trabajar, quería traducir cosas en vivo, pero han entrado 2 o 3 personas, más que la semana pasada, y me he distraído hablando. So, S654, thanks for being here. I was supposed to translate some content live, but it's good to talk to someone through the internet, and thanks for the feedback. I will try to open a video and translate some bullshit from Dan Peña. And it's funny that people who come here have found YouTube because they want to learn Spanish. So what we can do is learn some Spanish with Dan Peña. That's probably a segment or episodes we are going to have, like Dan Peña is talking, I put pause, I translate to Spanish, and then again, Dan Peña talks, I pause, and then translate to Spanish. So you can do that. You need to be inhumane and turn your back on your family, or you're gonna take a lot of fucking time. Yeah, let me look at the webcam. Yeah, man, it's really sad. I was trying to convince my family, and you need to do that, because you can deal with so much bullshit from so many people who were close to you. And yeah, it's inhumane. Let's load that clip, because there was a QLA bot in a hardcore seminar that told Mr. Peña that he felt inhumane treating bad his family. But it's not treating bad his family, it's the fact that your family is too sensitive. If people are sensitive, they're going to stay poor. If you get offended easily, like the new generation, you're going to stay poor. That's the point. If your family doesn't build a thick skin, so nothing hurts them, and whatever you tell them doesn't hurt them, then they're going to be fine. But if they're sensitive, they're going to stay poor, dude. So I'm just telling you what the Lord knows, and the Lord knows through Dan Peña. So I didn't want to listen that part from Dan Peña, and I could take the job of dealing with my family. And this has taken me many, many months of backlash, many months, and fights and everything. And I'm trying to make peace, but keep them apart, if you understand me. So I'm trying to make peace now, but keeping them apart, because they cost me many months and a lot of money I wasted on those months because of dealing with them. So that money was more useful for me to pay for my roof, for my bed, for my food, for my transportations, for my internet and everything. So it's gonna take a toll on you if you keep thinking like that. Be careful. Put your limits. Put your limits to your friends and family, and that's it. Tell them, I'm gonna concentrate on myself for 2 years. Just tell them that. If they don't understand, don't go back and forth, because you will lose time, and that's what we don't have. We don't have time. You just let everyone know, hey, I'm off the grid, I'm having some issues for 2 years. Please I'm not mad at you. This is my limit for 2 years. I will be away, and you only do this. You are not fighting anyone. You are telling them what's your limits for 2 years, and that's it. Don't fight them. You will lose time and money and convincing them and all that shit. I'm gonna load a clip regarding this, so before I close the fucking YouTube live, you're gonna like it. Let me see if I find that clip. Okay. I have 2 computers here. It's a fucking mess. Okay. I have that clip, inhumane. It was inhumano. ¿Alguien más aquí? Where's that fucking clip? Where is it? The TV is too far. Let me check that. Hola, hola, estoy transmitiendo en vivo contenido de Dan Peña en español. Estoy hablando en inglés porque hay una persona que habla en inglés. Desde Netherlands, Holanda, Holland, Dutch. Corrupt people from Dutch. The Dutchmen. Okay, I got some clips here. Trump has a blacklist. Delayed fees. QLABOTS Peter, Josh Kim. Dan postponed retirement. Without knowing. There's a script here. Asians, sabotage, self-sabotage, autosabotaje. The more religious people are the poorest. I have one. Where? No tienes que saber. ¿Por qué, gurús? Okay, wait. I'm reading from the big screen here, so I'm off the camera right now. And I don't find that one. Quería poner uno de you have to leave your family or do that inhumane stuff to do QLA. Ser casi inhumano para hacer QLA. No encuentro el clip. A ver. Okay, I'm going to load any clip, and the microphone should be on the TV now, and we're going to listen bullshit in English and Spanish.
And then that goes in my black book. I would piss on his face, but we're in 5.
Okay, Trump tiene una lista negra.
Which is the worst thing. And I'm told, in full disclosure,
me han dicho
President Trump,
que el presidente Trump
he has a black book
tiene una
this big
puta lista negra de este ancho.
It's called Revenge.
Y se llama Venganza.
And we'll see.
Y vamos a ver
But
qué va a suceder.
those of you that look at the polls, maybe you have, maybe you
Y si
haven't.
ven las encuestas,
After he got convicted here
después
recently,
de que fue
he went up in the polls.
acusado, subió en las encuestas Donald Trump.
How is that fucking possible?
¿Cómo es esa cosa
And he's making it a
posible?
positive because he didn't get convicted of rape.
Y fue
If you
acusado
were in
de
that
violación.
courtroom, you would have got convicted of rape.
Si te hubieran acusado a ti, te hubieran metido en la prisión. Ok, eso fue uno. Tengo otro clip, vamos a un clip random. Ok, en esta Dan Peña sale llorando. In this one, Dan Peña is crying. He's talking about Peter Haratzi from Hungary.
When you see Peter,
Cuando ven a Peter,
you didn't see him in my office.
ustedes no lo vieron en mi oficina,
You didn't see him crying.
no lo vieron llorando.
It was either success or
Era éxito o volarse los sesos.
you heard him on the previous webinar.
Lo escucharon en el webinar que dijo,
If my wife doesn't come along,
si mi esposa no viene, la divorcio.
Now he's got 2 extra kids.
Ahora tiene 2 niños
He's got
extra
a nice, I'm told that house is
y
beautiful.
dicen que tiene una casa grandísima ahora.
They didn't remind me to mention it, but I heard
Y no me recordaron o mencionaron
that,
que
and that he's the CEO of a
es el
holding company,
CEO de un
850 employees.
conglomerado de hospitales.
To see that kind of transition
Para ver
is
esa
like a
transición,
fucking miracle.
Es un puto
But you saw a lot of
milagro.
miracles.
Pero vieron bastantes milagros. ¿Vieron a
20
Roberto?
grand to 70 million in 7 months.
Varios
Now, that's
millones
not the best I
en
have,
7 meses.
but
No es
it's
el
the
mejor que
best that
tengo.
allows me to talk about it.
Pero es el único que se permite que hable de ustedes. Ok, ese era Peter Haratzi, que está en Hungría haciendo QLA. Ok, no one here. I'm going to close this bullshit. And okay, guys. Shit. I'm closing the things here. Okay. Okay, closing. Ok, cerrando pronto. Y vamos a ver cómo fue la encuesta. 2 votos. Hay 2 seguidores, perfecto. Bueno, me alegro que hayan entrado 2 seguidores y seguiremos transmitiendo en vivo una vez a la semana y por ahí vendrán, espero que preguntas más importantes o más relevantes. Cortamos el en vivo a los 43 minutos y 20. Chao.